Up next, we have Bruce in Boston. Hey, Bruce, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely. How can we help?
Well, I'm in kind of a mess. So my wife and I have been married for 20 years. Back in 2010, we were totally debt-free on everything.
Hey, talking to the phone, man.
And then, talking on the phone. And
there you go.
And right after that, we bought 2 brand new vehicles. And from that point forward, we have been disconnected, not able to get on the same page on doing a monthly budget. Fast forward to now, she got a new job about a year ago, and the new job has her using her credit card, our credit card, to make purchases for the company. The company pays for those purchases, but I think that the company should be get their own credit card, and they make their own purchases, not us.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
So what's your question?
So how do I get her to understand that the company should be purchasing their own materials?
I think it's a bigger question than that.
Okay
Yeah, so you can't come at the tail end of I mean, you guys getting off kilter buying 2 new cars back in 2010, that's not the reason you can't have a budget. There's something beneath the thing that you're talking about.
Yep, I would agree with that.
What is it?
I would say part of it is budget, not wanting to do a budget.
Nope. What's beneath? No. That's not it. What's beneath that?
Why does she not want to?
I think she's afraid of money commitment. She thinks she's not going to have any money to spend, even though we do have plenty of money to spend.
Why do you think she feels that way?
She's not money controlling. I'm not money controlling. I just like to do a budget. I don't spend a whole lot just on what's needed.
Are you a safe person to anchor to?
Probably not. I'm not the most communicative.
Yeah. And so you see how over 15 years or 12 years, a dance emerges where you're hard to talk to, you're hard to connect with, so she has to create a world that she can exist in. And in that world, the only joy she's got is buying crap. And the only safety she has is financial security. I've got the ability to get whatever I need whenever I need it. And you feel like the rug keeps getting pulled out from under you, and it's frustrating, and you don't know how or don't want to say anything. And then this just dance starts, and then you end up further and further and further apart. And now she's in a situation that I think is asinine. It's insane that a company is asking an employee to put things on their personal credit card. That's just dumb. It's just dumb. But you don't have the tools, you don't have the relational equity to have this conversation.
I would agree.
And now it sounds like a personal attack on her. She's saying, "Oh, you hate my job," which is an identity thing. You see what I'm saying? You having this, and you're right. You're actually right. I usually don't like to say that in a marriage conversation. You're right, and that's not the point right now.
Right.
The point is she can't hear you, and you can't hear her. Are y'all done?
Well, we've been battling, I would say, for the last 15 years, and I would say we are not done because we still love each other, and we've gone to counselors a couple of times, and since COVID, then they went to remote, and that didn't work for us, and for the last 2 years, we have not seen anybody.
Why?
Because we couldn't do the whole remote thing. It was in-person, worked for us better. We haven't gone back to anybody since.
That's what I'm asking you.
It's been a while.
That's what I'm asking you is, like, if I need antibiotics and there's a flood and I can't get to Walgreens to go get them, the moment the water recedes, I'm going to be banging on that door to go get what I need to be healthy and well.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on the spot, John.
Absolutely.
Because you've done this in another call at previous shows, and I was like, I feel like this could be Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
You've painted a picture before of a husband going out to dinner with his wife, holding her hands, looking across the table, and just speaking to her and saying out loud the truth of what they both know, and him admitting baby, I'm not an easy person to talk to. Here's the situation that I know I've created, and start saying out loud the things that you guys know. And I feel like a wife hearing her husband take responsibility and at least acknowledging what's going on is a really beautiful thing. Do you remember doing it? I don't even know if you remember.
I do all the time.
Well, say it to him, because I'm like, that's a great picture, because it gives, like you always say, paint the picture. This picture of a husband and wife sitting across from each other, and they're actually being a helpful conversation, but it starts with responsibility.
That's right. So what Rachel's getting to is this. At the end of the day, you can't make your wife do anything. It's frustrating. She's going to have to choose to either see the light about how much more peaceful her life can be with financial security, or, especially in the beginning, choose to meet her husband's needs because she loves him more than she loves feeling warm and fuzzy at night for a season. Okay? So all you can deal with is your thoughts and your actions. And so this whole healing begins with you going to dinner, or you taking her out to breakfast one morning and having already written this stuff out. And you hold her hand and you look across the table at her and say, not, we need to, or you need to. No, I have screwed this up for 15 years. And that's you being husband. Yep, that's extreme ownership. It's you taking a knee and saying, all I can own up to is what I've contributed to this. And then here's the important part. After you take ownership, here's the scary, vulnerable part for you. That part's actually easy. I screwed this up. I'm sorry. Here's the hard part. You saying, here's what I really need. Here's what I need. And you'll feel less than. You'll feel small. You'll feel not like the Boston man that you think you are. But I'll tell you, the time when my marriage was on the rocks, brother, and I sat down, and one of the things I told my wife is, I said, I'm ashamed to even say this out loud. I'm a 6'2" Texas male. But I need you to say you're proud of me, because I'm working as hard as I can for one thing, and that's to make you proud. And I just want you to say that I'm doing a good job. I just needed to hear that. And it was embarrassing to say, and it was a moment of catharsis for me to say it out loud. And my wife said, man, it would have been awesome to know 15 years ago, and now she doesn't miss a beat. And I wish I didn't need that, dude. I wish I was so cool. I did. I just wanted my wife to think, because I really tried to impress her. And I wanted to be enough for her. And so it's you mining you, going way down in the depths and saying, what do I need? I feel scared and terrified and unsafe with how much money we owe. I'm terrified. It would mean the world to me if you help me feel more safe by doing a budget with me. That's totally different than, you need to get your butt on a Ramsey plan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's totally me.
Okay, yeah. Don't do that, because you know what? I'm not talking to you either, man. And I'm going to go.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. So this is going to take some time for you to write down your needs, to be honest with yourself. Here's what I need. Because it starts out with, I need more sex. What I really need is more undivided attention from you. I need your attention. I miss you. I need intimacy. I need us to just be like, hang out. All right. So it starts in these big announcements. I need us to get out of debt. I'm terrified at how fragile our economic situation is in our home. You see, there's a difference there, man. And I want you to get to those needs and write them down and take her out and have that conversation. Stay on the line. I'm going to send you the Questions for Humans cards for couples, and it'll give you all some things to talk about as you're having these hard conversations. And it'll give you some tools to practice having conversations again.
That's great. Thanks, Bruce. Thanks for calling us. Hope all well for you and your wife.